Hello, my name is Kurt Russell. I've had an interesting life that has included attending all different kinds of schooling opportunities, from public school to private school, from Montessori school to homeschool, as well as different credit college courses. I apologize. Unlike many who have spent their entire lives in a small town, I've had the opportunity of living in the border city of El Paso, Texas. I've moved to the plain state of Kansas, and all the way to the eastern seaboard in Virginia and Florida. In addition, I've had to overcome some rather difficult life experiences. My mother is a 100% disabled combat veteran, and I've had to overcome a near drowning experience when I was 4 years old. I enjoy helping people, learning, and sharing what I know, and I hope that the Praxis program will open up many employment and business opportunities for me in the future. The hardest thing I've ever had to work on is the Eagle Scout project that I had to accomplish before getting my Eagle Scout award. During my time as a Boy Scout, I had volunteered at a small community known as a Pet Guardian Angel, where we rescue many different cats and dogs. And during my volunteering there was a small, unfinished concrete building there that had been unfinished for over years. So for my Eagle Scout project, I decided to that it was the largest and most difficult project that anybody in my troop had ever tried to accomplish. It was also during the holiday season, all the way from Thanksgiving to until after the New Year. Most of the Boy Scouts that were attempting to try and help me were out of town, so most of the time it just boiled down to me and my family and a couple of the scoutmasters to actually finish. It took a long time, but it was able to be finished. The values I bring to a business come from my experience in the Boy Scouts. From the Boy Scouts of America, I have incorporated the values of trustworthiness, loyalty, helpfulness, courteous kindness, obedience, and reverence into my daily life. As such, I will and have brought them into my work life. I am trustworthy to my employer as well as my fellow coworkers. I am loyal to customers that I've dealt with and my employers, as long as it aligns with the values of honesty and integrity. As noted, I enjoy being helpful to others and being kind and courteous to the customer as well as my boss and my coworkers. Finally, I will bring a great amount of respect to everyone I come in contact with and obey any lawful order or direction given to me by my employers. Although I spent my high school years in homeschooling, I am perhaps different than most any homeschool student my age in that I was able to participate in typical high school activities, including being a member of the swim team, the yearbook and newspaper club, an orchestra, and I also play guitar. I was a part of the robotics team that had received first place in city and went all the way to state 2 years in a row. In addition, to those school activities, I volunteered at an animal rescue shelter, as noted before, the USO in Fort Bliss here in El Paso, Texas, and the zoo. And I was also a summer intern with the local congressman, helping the staff as well as other constituents that called in. And as mentioned before, I earned my Eagle Scout award, showing my ability to be a leader and work towards the end of any difficult project, no matter how difficult. If I had $1 million, I would begin by saving half of it in various investments in order to live off the interest and the investments. The other half would go into a business where I would gather the best and brightest art and computer students to create interactive virtual immersions in video games and experiences for the next generation. These experiences will incorporate intense and interesting storylines as well as cutting-edge graphics and designs. I want to thank you for the opportunity to apply to the Praxis program. is selected, I will do my best to make you proud and learn all I can to join the ranks of graduates from the project who have gone out and changed the world.